Okay, everybody, how you doing? I'm gonna put up some announcements around so let everybody know we're having our live stream right now. As was true with all unplanned discussions, we can talk about whatever we want about watches. Okay, so anyway, if let me go do that while you're thinking up a good topic for today. Um, by the way, I used a quote from Albert Camus on integrity has no need of rules. I like that one, so that was the one I used. So anyway, let me know exactly what you'd like to chat about today. There are lots of things. I hope there are many good things too. Hang on a second. Okie doke. Here we go. Oh, how you doing, Ilko, Jeff, Brian? Good morning, Thomas. Good to see you guys. Um, Let me go put a few more posters up and let's see what you guys like to chat about. Oh, good. Thanks, Ilko. I'm glad to hear the video and sound are working okay. Okie doke. Let's get this up. Any of you fans of Albert Camus beside me? When I read The Stranger, I was so jazzed. I read right through the conclusion. Oh boy, oh boy. I had a friend some years back, uh, and I was in Paris, and he had asked me. He said, if you can find a poster of Albert Camus, please do and let me have it. So I did. Okie doke. All right, I think we got enough for now. Turn that off. Quit. Okie doke. What would you guys like to talk about? By the way, I'm going to show off something. I put my Lyrique E2 number 2 on a Ming bracelet. So I like to talk about how good a Lyrique E2 blue. Yeah, I like it. It works out pretty well for me. I think that a lot of them are turn out pretty good. There's if you look at any one of the dials real closely, unfortunately, we're bound to find a little flaw here or a little flaw there, but they're very small. Kari Voutilanen said, "Oh well, what you can do is you can treat them as individual rather than their screw-ups from Comblemine. So, all right, I'll take it as an individual. And you guys going to the watch show? It's gee whiz. What is today? The 7th? It's not, is it next week? 7 and 7. Yeah, well, next Friday. Be a week from Friday. We're still trying to figure out where the best place to meet is. Yeah, I like the looks of it too, Brian. Actually, it was not my idea on our original watch. Somebody had one and stuff. Okie doke. So what's up? I guess nobody likes to hear a rant about it, unless they have the same rant. I've always had, I don't know, issues with deliveries with UPS, DHL, and now and also FedEx. I have an account with FedEx, and there are a lot of solutions I can find to that. Oh, hey, Thomas. I'm waiting outside a shoddy watch repair chain store. I've got a watch that I thought I bought 18 years ago for my niece. It was never been worn. Wow. Should I take it in for service before I give it to her? Now you got it 18 years ago. Well, wind it up and see if it works first. That's what I would do. If I have any watch I have, if it's working well, I don't mess with it. Except ones that I can afford to break, and then I open those up, and with my toothpick, I move the regulator arm on it. So I don't know. What I would do if you've had it for 18 years, I would imagine, depending on what kind of watch it is, that most of the lubrication is dried up. A shoddy watch repaint. What is Thomas? What is the chain? I haven't heard of a watch repair chain. I know there are certain sort of like guild-like organizations that where you can get a hold of a watchmaker. But Thomas, what's the chain at the shoddy watch repair chain store? Where is it located? First of all, I think all of us could use one. I tell you, we with all these watches we've had to send back, I've been trying to find somebody. Michael gave me the name of hey, Fernie, gave me the name of a guy in Miami, who, in fact, I think they may be a chain thing. And so I wrote to the guy and asked him if they'd be interested in working something out with Larique and Agenor where they could send in stuff. Haven't heard back from them yet. So, hey, Ed, how you doing? So anyway, so Thomas, tell me about the name of the chain. You know, a funny thing, you mentioned you got something 18 years ago, and usually it was like, oh, it's 18 years ago. It must have been in the 80s or 90s, but not anymore. 18 years ago is what the early 20s. Time flies. Watch Lab. Oh, okay. They are a middleman, I think. I think they send the watches away to be repaired at service centers. Okay, it's good to know. Watch Lab. I don't know of them. What city are they in, Thomas? Hey, 9/11. How you doing? Has anybody beside me? Oh, north of England. Okay. Yeah. Here, Fernando and I went down. We drove over to Greenwich, Connecticut. It's roughly about 100 miles from where we are. And there's a shop there, forgot the name of it, but it's one of the upscale shops on an upscale street in Greenwich, Connecticut. And they handle the service for Parmigiani. And what they do, they just send it off, uh, very much like the middleman does at this watch lab, except they're sort of like they have a, they sell, I believe they sell, brand new Parmigianis and stuff. Oof. By the way, I was going to ask, have any of you, besides myself, um, bought a watch in the US from anywhere that was made in Switzerland since they kicked in that 39% tariff? In other words, if you bought it outside of the US. The reason I'm asking is that I bought one in Japan, shipped to the US, and UPS is still trying to get it to me. That's another story, too. Hi, Michael. Hey, listen, Michael. I contacted Watch Time and took care of that ticket. So, thank you again. That's a big thing. How many of you guys are going to? Any of you going to Watch Time? I know that Brian has got to go down to a homecoming in Nashville, and some of the rest of you are, but anybody in this group going? It was really funny because I was trying to find someone for, yep, it's Shreve, Trump, and Lowe. That's who it is. No, I'm very grateful to you. Oh, by the way, Michael, I did contact the guy. One of the things we were just talking about. We were talking about trying to work out a deal with someone here in the U.S. to do service because it's getting dicey to send anything out of the U.S. and the thing will get clumped up with tariffs. But right now, when I got my watch in Japan, they nailed me. They nailed me with a 39% tariff. Fortunately, it was not a too expensive watch, but it was the origin. It was origin in Switzerland, and they don't have a deal with that. Boy, has anybody heard when they're going to resolve that?